Hey everybody, we're getting ready for our yard sale and Glenn's hanging a rope and he's like, look. So I wanted to show everybody. There's a little bird right there.
Close enough to pick him up.
I don't know if you guys could see him.
Get closer, sweet.
I can't see with my shadow.
Well, you can't see from back there, I don't think.
I'm going to try to feed him. Just wanted you guys to see that.
Hi everybody, it's Glenn and Joy with Locker Finds. It's showtime. We're having our yard sale today, so we're going to do a quick overview and show you what we have. We've been going now for about an hour. Sold a few things, not a lot, but here's some of what we have.
You guys seen some of this?
A little bit of that.
A little this and that. Fred's here.
Morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning, Locker Finds. How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Excellent.
You're here to help, right?
Yes, I am.
Love it. Love it.
Love it. Love it.
So we got a little bit of everything, a lot of toys, household stuff. Sold a few items already.
Is that Elmo, Fred?
Just tickle me.
Is
Tickle me, Elmo.
Does Elmo only have one leg?
No, he's got him
he's
crossed.
crossed.
No, one-legged Elmo
And we
would
have
not
this
be
box
good.
of Hot Wheels here.
No red lines, huh?
Yeah,
No.
no red lines. Anyways, we'll get back when the customers start coming through.
Hey everybody. Here's a few people at the yard sale. It's a little slow today. $5. Okay. $2.
I don't want to go all the way to Walmart just
Yeah, well you can't beat.
my stuff. I gotta get
here.
because you guys don't have any. I have $100 bill. That's why.
Well, we got change.
Okay,
I
good.
think.
Good, good. Well, let me get some more stuff then.
Okay. Here, let me set this here for you.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll bring the lamp over here for you.
Sure. How about this?
$1 each. You want it? You want it? Okay. Okay.
Yard sale is underway, right, Fred?
That's right.
Are we kicking?
Kicking.
Kicking up some dust. Okay, guess he's not interested. Alrighty. Those are really cute shoes.
How much you want for that?
Could you do 3? Cool. Thank you. You should look us up. Do you have a...
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it on my phone.
That's the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Oh,
check
okay.
us out.
I looked it up.
All right, subscribe. That would be nice.
I'll subscribe.
Yard sale picked up a little bit. We got busy and couldn't record. There's Troy. Say hi, Troy.
How much is your laundry?
Our big one. It's 5. It's so cute.
I'll take the suitcases,
Okay, great.
if you don't mind.
Nope. Can you help her with that?
Sure.
Thank you, guys.
No, thank you. It's been a good yard sale.
Oh, yeah, it's been... Hey, we're still here at the yard sale. It looks like Troy's going to buy that picture. Hey, Kool-Aid. Oh, I mean Batman.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, I guess Troy's not buying that picture.
Not selling it now.
Nice one. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Here,
Troy,
Troy,
we
sell
have
this to you.
something.
$10.
Yeah,
$10.
I
$100
think
brand
it'll
new.
look great on me with my shoes.
Let's give it a whirl.
You ride your bike. Yeah,
Let's,
There we
you can
go.
make it into a
let me
mohawk.
see.
Yeah.
Hey,
Now you got to color your
I
beard.
wonder what B's gonna think of that. I love it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Hi, everybody. It's Glenn and Joy with Locker Finds. Sorry about not getting back to everybody real soon. We've been busy doing some things, and we lost some footage on our yard sale locker when we were videotaping that. So it's real short, but I just wanted to go over everybody what we made on this last locker. The last 3 videos we did were on that $90 locker that we purchased that had all the toys in it. So we had a couch that we sold the next day after the yard sale for $120. We had a batch of costume jewelry that we found. We have someone who buys our costume jewelry. We sold that for $150. Then the next day we found another batch that was smaller, and we sold that for $40. And then we had some gold hoop earrings we sold for $40.
What
And,
about a batch of cookies?
a batch of cookies, yeah. And then we found, and then we had some shoes we sold for $20, a child's car seat for $20. Then we had a Batman figure that we sold for $100. And then we made $400 off the yard sale. So total $890. We only paid $90 for the locker, so $800 profit. So that's
Why we do this.
yeah, so that was good. They're not all that profitable, but this one was real profitable, and we still have a few little things left. But that was an $800 profit off that, so that was really good.
Yeah, it was.
And everybody, don't forget, subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and scroll to the bottom of all the other videos and leave us a message and let us know what you think. And if you have any questions for us, feel free to leave us a message and let us know, and we'll try to get back to you.
Yeah, we are so open to that.
Yeah.
We're new at this, and we love it, and we hope you enjoy it. And we're just gonna try harder to make videos and do the best we can.
Right, we're going to try to make our videos better, and we're going to try to educate everyone, give you our experiences. So if you want to do this, you can do it if you want to.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I have a couple of questions, Glenn. First of all, how did you get started?
Okay, me and Joy started doing this 9 years ago this year. We were watching Storage Wars on TV, and we decided we wanted to go to an auction just to check it out. We didn't really plan on buying anything. And the first we had a locker came up, we paid $40 I think for it, and it had the majority of it was shoes, and we made, I don't remember how much, but we sold I don't think we sold any pair of shoes for less than $5, and they were new or barely worn shoes, so they were in good shape.
Yeah.
And then we just started after that, buy more lockers, and eventually, I think after a year or two, we had a large inventory, and we opened a store. We ran a thrift store for about 2 years, and that was fun, and made a lot of money off that. And it wasn't in the greatest neighborhood, so we had to end up closing the store. And then we just started doing the YouTube here a few months ago, and thought we'd try to educate everyone. And if you're not interested in doing this, just showing you how we have a good time doing it and the things that we find.
Yeah, because it is a treasure hunt, and it's fun.
Yeah.
And we hope you enjoy it. Okay, I have another question.
Okay.
Can you go into the locker after you won the bid? Say you're at the facility and you bid and you won. Can you just go on in it?
Normally, after you've won it probably depends on the storage facility, but if you've already paid for it, sometimes they will let you go in right away. Sometimes they'll put their own lock on it, and you're not allowed to go back in until the auction's over. And then some you're allowed to put your own lock in it. So if you want, you can go in and look as soon as you've paid for it. So it does. So every facility is different. Some they want the money up front. Some they don't want it till the end of the auction. And if they ask for it up front, then they'll allow you to go in and look at the locker.
Right. But normally you have to wait till it's all over.
Yeah.
Then you can.
Yeah. Even if you bought a locker and you still have an hour to go. And then there's a lot of trash. I mean, Even if you buy a real good locker, there's going to be things you're going to throw away. You're going to find food. You're going to find drugs. You're going to find pornographic stuff. You're going to find things that aren't good that you're going to end up tossing in the trash. And sometimes not a lot, and then sometimes it's going to be as much as, you know, it's going to be half and half. So it just depends.
Okay. Speaking of finding things, okay, say you go, you buy the locker, you're sorting, there's trash, and then there's good stuff. What do you do with the good stuff?
Well, if it's small stuff and it's worth over $50, we will eBay it, and sometimes we'll put it on Facebook Marketplace. Excuse me. If it's really heavy, we won't eBay it because it's going to cost too much to ship. Then we'll put it on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and get rid of it that way. Or we'll accumulate a large inventory and then have a big blowout yard sale and get rid of as much as we can.
Okay. When you're at the locker, the facility, do you need cash, credit? How do you pay for it?
Well, all the ones we've been to, I've heard some facilities will take credit cards or debit cards, but the ones that we've been to, it's always been cash. So you want to make sure you bring cash. You're always going to have to pay a deposit. Sometimes that can range from $50 to $100. They will give you a few days to get it out. The more lockers you buy, they'll give you more days than a couple of days to get everything out if you need to.
Completely empty, right?
Completely empty, sweep it out. It needs to be clean and you'll get your deposit back. Sometimes if you're, if you start to make good friends with the storage facility manager, you might not have to pay a deposit. We were good friends with someone at a storage facility here in Bakersfield, and they didn't ever make us pay a deposit. And they knew we were going to clean it out. And
yeah, we had a reputation.
Yeah,
we always cleaned it.
And they knew we were going to clean it, so they
were cool.
So you always want to make friends with the storage manager at the facility or the owner, so that way, even if you still have to pay a deposit, if you're, you make friends with them, then they're going to give you a longer time to get your things out. So, and the faster you get it out, the faster you'll get your deposit. I think the most we paid for a deposit is $100.
I have a good question.
Okay.
Are all the units full of money and gold?
No. We've gotten lockers.
No.
Did
you say no?
Yeah, we've gotten lockers where we have found some jewelry that was gold, and then we've gotten lockers where there was no jewelry at all. The locker before this last one, it was all clothes. I think he had a watch maybe.
You guys should watch that one.
Yeah, I think it was the clothes hoarder locker. I think he had a watch maybe and one or two other things. But other than that, it was all clothes, and it was good clothes. They were high-end clothes, Italian suits, but it would be hard to move that stuff. So what happened, if you go back and watch that video, you'll see what we did. I'm not going to go over it now. It's going to take too long on the video, but we ended up selling it back, long story short, back to the guy that the locker belonged to and made a profit off of it. So you guys need to go back. I think we split that into 2 videos and see what we did.
All right. Well, that sounds good on the questions. So just one sec.
Okay, everybody. Sorry about that. Anyway, Joy, I think, has one more question.
Yes, I do. The question is, should you profile a locker? And if so, what are you looking for?
Yeah, when you profile a locker, the rule of thumb is if it looks like trash, use your common sense. It probably is trash. If it's a live auction, you can usually smell. That's for sure. Yeah, if it's not live and it's online, then it's hard. It's a little harder. But if you see somebody's taking a refrigerator and they got it laying on their couch and then they got stoves flipped upside down, things like that, that's not going to be a good locker because they didn't take care of their stuff. And so you want to profile and look. If you see something that's neat, you see a lot of spider webs, that could be good because that means somebody paid on it a long time and they wanted it for a reason. And so look for spider webs, dust, things like that. Antique furniture. If you see particle board, they probably didn't buy a lot of real quality stuff.
But it is always a gamble. I've noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know a dresser's turned backwards, even if it looks antique. You get in there and pull it out, and then all of a sudden,
There's no drawers.
There's no drawers, or the drawers are busted. I mean, so that's some of the things that you take a chance on sometimes.
Yeah,
and,
it's risky
and don't
business.
fall for if sometimes you see something you think's expensive and it's sitting right up in the front, because some of these facilities, I think they put stuff up front to get you to bid on it. So if you see something you think's expensive,
They're not supposed to do that.
they're not supposed to do that,
Staging.
but it does happen. They stage the lockers, and if that happens, you don't want to you don't want to bid on it because you think, oh God, because if it's right up front like that, there's probably a pretty good chance that it was staged. And then one other thing that they will do, but they have to by law, is they'll do manager specials, and that's when they have
Oh yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 lockers that were little or crappy, and they couldn't sell them, and they'll combine them the next auction and sell them off, and they will call those a manager special. But they're supposed to tell you it's a manager special. Whether that happens all the time or not, you want
a lean locker. That's
Yeah.
what you look for,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
And also, I'm just saying, because we watch other YouTube videos, and one of our favorites is Sarcastic Stacker.
Right.
And he said, what did he say about $200?
You can't wipe your butt with $200. You shouldn't be doing this business.
That is so true.
Because you're gonna lose money. Not lose money, but you got to figure if you buy 3 lockers and 2 of them are good and one's crappy and you lost money on, you're gonna make it up on the other 2 lockers. So don't get discouraged, but just use common sense. Don't get caught up in the bidding game. And you can start off doing this slow.
It can be the best job. It can be the worst job.
You don't want to get depressed because you got something bad. Just
Keep on keeping on.
Right. And so anyway, hey, we want to take and thank everyone that's subscribed to our channel. We appreciate everybody.
Where are we taking it?
And we appreciate everyone that's subscribed to us. We're at 65 subs right now. We're trying to just get to 100. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but our goal by the end of the year is to hit 1,000. So we're going to try to do that. And
we're gonna do it with
everybody,
you guys.
give us a thumbs
if you
up,
help us.
or if you don't like the video, give us a thumbs down and tell us why you gave us a thumbs down, and let us know. And we've got a few lockers we're looking at on Locker Fox right now. We're going to be bidding. We're at least going to get 1. We're going to try to get 2 or 3 good lockers if we can, and we're going to start putting out more videos. We've just been busy with some personal things. We've been moving and things like that, so that's why it's been so long since we put out a video. But after this, we're going to put out 1 or 2 a week. Eventually, we're going to try to put a video out every day. So
So stay tuned.
stay tuned. Until next time, everyone, stay safe.
And thank you.
Thank you, and take care.
Bye.